Hey, good morning, Mike. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. My name is Bryan Ward. We've met before, obviously. This would be the second in a series of podcasts that we're doing with Go Solution. And really, what we're trying to do is we both, and I know we've discussed this, we both have backgrounds in technology where it comes to field services solutions.
Yeah.
We both have a passion for it, and we're going to have a conversation about it, about your product, about Go Solutions, and how we can work together.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Excellent. So, why don't you introduce yourself, Mike?
I am Mike Berreth. I am the Director of Engineering at Omnibyte. Been with Omnibyte for almost a couple of years now.
Great. Yeah, Mike, a pleasure. And Bryan Ward, so I head the sales group at Go Solutions. So, what Go Solutions does is we're in the market to implement IFS. IFS is the only product that Go Solutions implements, and I know the relationship between Go Solutions and Omnibyte. It's a product that you sell through IFS called Advanced Forms,
Yes.
but Omnibyte also has its own product direct to market, the Omnibyte Forms Pro, which we are a registered partner with Omnibyte, and we love your product very much.
Yeah, we appreciate that. Yeah, we have the Forms Pro product, Advanced Forms, really under the hood, the same product, same feature sets.
With deep links into IFS, and yeah, it's we've delivered on several of our customers using the Omnibyte IFS Advanced Forms. Really good results, well
There's some
received.
close integrations with IFS and
Yeah,
Advanced Forms and some of the IFS tools.
yeah, that's great. That's great. So, tell me a bit about your passion, about why you're in this role. I'd love
Yeah.
to hear it.
Spent a lot of time as a hands-on engineer early in my career, and when I was building at that stage, it was all about building, trying to build something interesting, fun, creative, right, unique. And as my career progressed and I got more experience, and I got into some leadership roles, started to look more closely at sort of the business application of the
Right.
things that I was building. And really, that's where my passion started to grow for really creating software or technology solutions that provide value to the company that's buying or purchasing that software, but
Right.
also that's useful to the end user. So really, right now in the last handful of years, my passions are really about providing value to every user persona that
Mm-hmm.
uses the software that I work on. So that might be the person that's implementing, it might be the company, the business side, if you will. What are they
Right.
getting? What's their value? But ultimately, the end user that's touching that software every day, it has to be valuable to them. And if it's not, they're not going to want to use it. Yeah.
100%. And sort of the your passion for the end user and looking after the end users where I intersect with you as well, Mike. So I for many years was involved in operations at a large North American HVAC, heating, ventilation, air conditioning company, and also many years at a utility, a gas utility in North America. Always had a bent toward technology, so trying to find, not coming at it from a purist technology perspective, but more out of a business operations perspective. So that was my passion, and trying to make it easy for field technicians to be able to use a product so that they can do their job. They can do their job easier, more effectively, which ultimately winds up being better for the end use customer of the company itself, right? So engaging the field and having them be able to use this so it becomes second nature to them, right?
Yeah, I spent a number of years before joining Omnibyte in an executive role with an agricultural tech company.
Right.
And our mantra there was we didn't want to be disruptors. We wanted to be enhancers.
Yeah.
And
Well put.
so to bring technology into the hands of a industry or to the end user that maybe isn't used to using technology or it's maybe not second nature to them, that's where I think with my passion for the end user and how they embrace the technology maybe changed a little bit. So to carry that into Omnibyte with Forms Pro and Advanced Forms, we want ultimately the product's purpose is to collect data,
Yes.
get that data where it needs to go. You also need the field agent, whoever's out using that software to be willing to use the software.
Yes.
My vision on that is we're trying to allow the companies that use Forms Pro or Advanced Forms to collect that critical business data, but not disrupt the field agent. We don't
Yes.
want them to have to do extra steps, to have to do something outside of their normal task. They need to go out, complete their jobs, and do their tasks. We'll get the data, we'll move the data for them, we'll put that data in front of the other people that need it. So
Yeah.
that's really what
Yep.
I look at when we're moving through feature sets and trying to push out new technologies.
Yeah, it's funny. Like I've worked with many technicians. I had them reporting in my organization for several years as well, and I'm going to put it, they're pure of heart. There really is to get out and do the tasks that they've been asked to do and do it well and effectively become heroes to the end use customers. That's a psyche and the way they're wired, which is a beautiful thing. So what we try and do from a technology point of view, as you're saying, is to be able to allow or provide them a tool. They're used to using tools all the time. Provide them a tool. It'll capture the information, because the information that they do capture is gold, and not disrupt their day, as you say. So hence why we like working with Omnibyte. It's such a great tool. It's such a great tool.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Easy
Yeah.
to configure. Now, fast forward the data collection part. I want to tap into that a little. We're in a world of AI. Clearly,
Yeah.
we're in a world of AI. So what it means, what I certainly see, and I know you do as well, is that information that's being gathered and sent back in and to head office, to whatever, to the corporation, is absolute gold. Is absolute gold for the future of understanding customers' needs, understanding how better to service those customers. And the way that the Omnibyte Forms Pro is set up makes it very simple with conditional processing to be able to provide what a technician needs for a particular job and present only that to them and not a whole bunch of other extraneous information.
We've all known for a long time data is valuable. It's
Yeah.
been talked about openly in the tech space for many years, but siloed, disconnected data isn't very useful. So you can have all the data, but it only truly becomes valuable when it can be delivered and integrated into other systems
Yeah.
or into a location where the right person has the right access to that data. So that's to your point of Forms Pro and Advanced Forms being able to move that data, present the correct data to the right place based on conditional processing. You know, that again, to the field technician, to that field agent, when they are filling out the form, when they're doing their work, we are only presenting them with the necessary information that they
Yeah.
need to complete the job. And they submit, and when they finish that job and finish that task, based on conditions, based on users, whatever it might be, that data can then be sent to one location, many locations, different business systems, and we can attach further data to it based on those conditions and different data maps, as we call them. So we can
Right.
move that back into whatever it is, your field management software, your CRM, we can move that to an ERP, wherever it needs to go.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And Enterprise Asset Management, EAM solution,
Absolutely.
IFS has the full breadth of ERP solution, EAM solution, customer billing, CRM, the whole piece, and obviously field service with Advanced Forms as well. So with that information, Enterprise Asset Management, most companies that do field work have assets in the field. And if you're working on that, the golden rule is to have it up and operating as frequently as possible. It's your cash register for the organization. All of that data becomes critical to be able to manage, do preventative maintenance, and really fix it before it breaks. So the better that asset running, the smoother that asset runs, the better it is for the company itself. It
Right.
is the cash register, right?
And that's the critical piece of the efficient movement of that data. Again, getting it in front of the right person, the right data in front of the right person. So you have somebody that can make a decision on whether that piece of equipment needs to be fixed. Maybe it needs to
Right.
be updated. Maybe, right? And to get that information in real time back into a system that either can use AI. So part of what we're doing in the AI space is being the data provider. So
Mm-hmm.
pushing a lot of that data into the systems that can help make you decisions on
Yeah.
those things as well.
Yeah, which is really a huge step that IFS is taking right now with regard to
Yes.
AI.
Yeah.
It is the primary focus for them to grow that. And it's very relevant in field service, very relevant.
Yeah, we are looking at our own AI implementations, different things. Again, really focused on the end user and how can we make their job easier or allow them to be more efficient without having to learn a new set of tools or to add steps to what they're doing. So we're
Right.
looking at how we can use AI within our product, but really our focus for the last year or so has been to be part of that AI infrastructure or ecosystem by supplying the right data into the right places.
Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect, Mike. Yeah. Listen, we're looking forward to continuing to work with Omnibyte, and expanding sort of our reach with the product. We love the product. Very easy to work with, very easy to configure, and very much liked by the end use customers as well. So I appreciate you
Appreciate that.
taking the time today, and look forward, as I said, to working together in the future.
Yeah, thank you. We love our partnership with Go and right, we see the value too with IFS in the integrations that we have there and our partnership with IFS in the
Yeah.
solutions that we can provide together. Very excited about that and the future and what we're building together.
Yeah. Pleasure, Mike. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.